Okay, I recognise when I look into the camera lens, I have looked better. I'm not entirely certain I have ever been as dirty as I am right now, but I have dug a trench almost all the way from the camera to the barn. I'd love to show it to you, but I've literally finished. It is now dark, so most of the cable is underground. There's a final bit I had to run through a bit of old water piping because I just ran out of time, but it is now protected from Roland Rat and Cyril Squirrel. And I really hope this is it, because I've just about had enough digging trenches, and I've most definitely had enough of squirrels. So the game continues. Okay, so the squirrel saga continues. The bearing of the cable for now seems to have worked. They've not been eating it, which is great. They've not been able to jump from the camera to the feeder. They've not been able to jump from the trees around the feeder to the feeder. But what one of them has managed to do, despite his ample frame, if we're being kind, it has been eating several times its body weight in bird feed each day. It has now acquired the ability to jump from the floor up over the top and directly onto the bird feeder. I mean, you've got to admire their perseverance, right? Look at this though. This is in full speed. This is the speed at which he did it. If you slow this down, you can see that the only reason he's managed to do this is because he makes a kind of, it's almost like a triple jump kind of thing, where his rear legs push him off the edge of the plastic. And then look at this final reach here. Look at this reach. I mean, that's quite impressive. It is quite impressive. Little paws, reach out, gets the edge. Now, I could just get rid of the feeding platform here, but it's a great platform for some of the larger birds. Woody woodpecker loves it, and I don't particularly want to do that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to raise the whole system up. Okay, 2 hours and we are done. So we now have bird feeder in situ, but attached via the medium of a fence post. I've cunningly used, that's a shelf bracket. I'm nothing if not innovative. Shelf bracket to just kind of take the weight, and then basically just fitted it with some little pipe brackets. So that is now considerably higher than it was, and if Mr. Squirrel's going to make it, he's going to have to jump to, he'll get to here at the moment because I haven't fitted any other baffles, but he will have to jump and do an overhang maneuver, which I don't believe he will be able to achieve.
But they've done pretty much everything else so far, so they probably could do it, to be honest.
Yeah. Kev's been using some football analogies, and he says, and tennis analogies. He says, I think it's 4-0 to the Squirrel, or game, set and match to the Squirrel. I said, no. It's, I'd say it's 5-4 to the Squirrel. and we're about to enter injury time. And the,
We are laughing because John's pretty much the only person who isn't finding the squirrels completely fascinating and adorable and lovely.
So that's there. Now, this is our new installation for the camera. As you can see, if I step away, this is quite. That's a 2.4 meter fence post, which I've donged into the ground. What I've had to do. It's getting kind of crazy now. We've now got the network cable running through metal pipe again. Above here, the squirrels won't be able to get it. I've had to fit a junction box to couple the cables together because I now don't have enough cable length to get to the camera. But that's a nice little weatherproof box there with our cable going in, and I may tack this back and make it look a little neater at some point. The bucket, if you're wondering what the bucket is, that was just to prevent, if the squirrels do get through my defences, it was to prevent them from being able to sit on top of the pole. It's probably a bit surplus to requirements now, but I've left it up there, and I have drilled some holes in it so that when it rains, it doesn't fill with water. There you go. It's looking good on camera at the moment. Obviously, we haven't been quiet enough, so the squirrels have not been back. We'll keep you posted, but I'm hoping this is the end of my squirrel-related footage. There you go. It will be.